Hello friends, Eli here, back for a collection update video. What we're listening to right now, by the way, if you can hear it when it gets loud enough, we got Satanize with Demonic Conquest in Jerusalem. I think I have this on CD as well, but anyway, this tape came out on Contenders. This was their third release, and they did a really good job with this one, actually. All their stuff actually looks pretty good. Nice J-card. They're actually not called Contenders anymore. They've renamed their label. I don't remember what they renamed it to. But this came out when they were still called Contenders. It also comes with a lyrics insert. Pretty cool. Satanize are a black metal band out of Portugal, and if you've been paying even a little bit of attention, you'll notice that Portugal's kind of killing it lately. So they're definitely a band to look out for. They're not a new band. You know, they've got, geez, a large number of releases under their belt already, but I got these in my distro, so grab one cheap while I still have them. And I have like 2 or 3 other tapes from them in my distro, so it's a band to look out for, definitely. So, you know, get their stuff while you can, especially their older stuff. This is not by any means a new release, so grab those while they're available, you know, before Discogs gets a hold of them all. Anyway, I got some stuff to show you today. Kind of a nice assortment. We got VHS, we got books, CDs, and even vinyls. So I think I'll save the music for last. We'll do the thrift store VHS stuff. Never had heard of this one, but you know, as soon as I show the cover, you'll understand why I bought it. We got Vicious, starring Tom Savini. I don't even think he did any of the makeup effects or anything on this. He literally just acted in it. So I'm sure it's a gem. But yeah, I think I paid a quarter or even less for it. So anyone seen Vicious? Also got this is like the one addition to the Chainsaw Massacre series that I've never seen. We got The Next Generation with Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger. I remember this coming out and just never saw it. I like how it has 2 covers. That's actually kind of cool. It's got that cover and then that one. I've heard, it depends on who you ask, you know, it's kind of regarded as kind of a shitty movie. Some people like it though. Yeah, I'm actually excited to watch it just because I've avoided it, you know, for so long, and now I'm kind of curious. So yeah. Speaking of Chainsaw Massacre, and speaking of, you know, some of the more modern stuff, I do like this one. This remake from early 2000s, I think. My shitty eyes can't see it, but early 2000s, early to mid. I do like this one, to be honest, and it might be because this kind of came out kind of around the time when I was actually really getting into horror. But you know, I've rewatched this. You know, I do obviously prefer the original, but I've rewatched this, you know, since even recently, and I think it's a decent movie. I like this one, even though it's a Michael Bay production, and you know, it's got Jessica Biel's, and it's for many reasons I think this movie should have failed, but it didn't. You know, Arlie Ermy is in this, by the way, and he's as awesome as he ever has been. So I mean, I don't know what you guys think about it, but I think it's pretty good. Halloween 2, since I do not have this on DVD. You know, no more I can say about that. And if you guys know me at all, you know I haven't. I'm not super well versed in the old classic horror, like the old black and white shit. So, House on Haunted Hill. And here's a movie I've been wanting to rewatch for years. I saw this in the theater, but I wasn't as big into horror then as I am now. So I mean, I wasn't really able to appreciate it, to be honest. I'm thinking I'll like it a lot more this time. But yeah, Freddy vs. Jason. And if you guys have caught on at all, you'll know that I was pretty stoked to find this one, The Exorcist, on VHS. One of my all-time favorite movies. Big fan of this one too, still sealed for some odd reason. Rosemary's Baby. Have this on DVD. I don't remember if I had mentioned before my experience with this movie, but anyways, I'd only really seen this within the last couple years. You know, I was I'd known of its, you know, legendary status and everything, and I had kind of avoided this movie because I kind of figured, you know, the older classic stuff I figured, you know, would come off to me as dated, and I just wouldn't be able to appreciate it. But I fucking love this movie. If you ask me, I think it very much stands the test of time. Got a couple DVDs as well. Forgot about that. I mean, this is random, but hey, I'm a fan of this guy, Bill Burr. Why do I do this? Love Bill Burr. Predator. I did not have this on DVD. I mean, this is one of the all-time movies that I grew up with. Oddly enough, though, since I did get this from a thrift store, I didn't check on the disc, and when I got home, what I ended up with Alien Covenant, a movie I already own. So if anybody wants that, it's yours. You know, pay me shipping, and it's all yours. I don't know. I don't know if it'd be worth shipping just the disc, to be honest. But if for some reason, maybe somebody has the box and lost the disc or something. I don't know. For whatever reason, it's up for grabs. And another movie that I've kind of always wanted to see. I've always heard, you know, I've always, you know, seen, you know, reviews singing praises of this shit, and I'm not a big Johnny Depp fan, to be honest, so I kind of avoided it. But you know, when it's when I find it for super cheap, less than $1, Dead Man, you know, I snagged it. I'll get at least $1 worth of enjoyment out of it. Like I said, I'm not a Johnny Depp fan. I tend to avoid him, you know, at all costs. Not that I think he's terrible. He does nothing for me. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe someday I'll. And while I was at it, I always browse the books when I'm at the thrift store, and I don't think I've ever even heard of this one. I do really love Stephen King, so I found The Dark Half. Snagged it. All right, moving on to, I got one more DVD. Shit, my bad. Here's another movie I kind of have been avoiding, and just recently, you know, after seeing, you know, reviews of it on YouTube channels that I really like, you know, I saw this super cheap and I grabbed it. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Yeah, man, I avoided it for the longest time. I just thought it sounded stupid, and it probably is, but that doesn't mean it can't be, you know, fun or even amazing. All right, we'll move on to the music. We got a couple CDs, a couple vinyl. Yeah. Let's see, I think these are all 2019 releases, actually. I had a little bit of store credit left over at my local store. I traded, earlier this year, I traded a bunch of shit in there. I kind of, I don't want to say purged a bunch of shit out of my collection, but I went through and pulled some things. I had some duplicate copies of some stuff, and I just had some stuff that I knew for a fact I wouldn't ever listen to again. So, you know, I just figured, why hang on to it if I'm literally never going to listen to it ever again? You know, why hold on to it? So anyway, yeah, I got a couple $100 worth of store credit, and the thing about where I live is our music shops don't always have awesome shit like your cities probably do. You'd probably be underwhelmed if you were to visit here. It would. Yeah, it blows. So anyways, you know, I got this massive amount of store credit, and, you know, they don't always have all that much that I want, so I had to just, you know, I kind of just keep coming back every couple weeks and grabbing a couple more things, and I think this used up all the credit that I had left, so hey, that adventure's over. But anyways, 2019 releases. We get back on track here. We got the new Toxic Holocaust, Primal Future 2019. I don't hate the cover art, but I also... it is kind of lame, I think. I don't know. I kind of like it, and I kind of don't. I guess I don't really know how to feel about it. But, yeah. Toxic Holocaust are just one of those bands that, you know, I've followed over the years, and whenever he puts something out, I just buy it. I've never been disappointed. Sometimes I think it's just kind of okay. But I've never been, like, super let down or anything. So One thing that I noticed, I'm not sure if I knew this before, but they're not signed to Relapse anymore. They're on E1 Entertainment, which I think is like a fairly big record label these days. Anyways, yeah, haven't heard it yet, but I'll get around to it hopefully before the end of the year. Then I got the newest Exhumed with Horror. Longtime fan of this band, and the back cover of the CD is probably the coolest back cover I've ever seen. In fact, it took me a while to even realize that these were song titles for the album. I thought these were actual movies. And I kept staring at them like, why have I not heard of any of these movies? It's because they're not movies. They're all the track listing superimposed on an old VHS box, and it looks fucking awesome. It's great. Anyways, kind of regret not getting the vinyl because I'm sure their last album had a really cool poster of the cover art, and I'm sure this one probably does too. So I would love to have that poster, but maybe another time I'll pick it up. The last Exhumed album I actually do have on CD and vinyl, so I guess that's not absolutely final. And 3 of these are from Relapse, oddly enough. Next we have the new Coffins album, Beyond the Circular Demise. Longtime Coffins fan as well. Absolutely love Coffins. Japanese Doom Death. If you're not familiar, very good stuff. And one that I wasn't really planning on picking up, but I actually ended up getting this really cheap, so I figured why not. I kind of gave their last album a quick listen, and it didn't really do much for me, but we'll see if this one does. We got Gatecreeper with Deserted. I got it real cheap, so oops, God, fuck. It'll be hard to be real disappointed at the price I paid for it, so. Yeah. Newer, younger death metal out of Arizona. And we got a couple vinyl records here, just 2. We have the, what year did this come out? 2015 Ghost album. Shit, what is it even called? Yeah. Meliora. I have it on CD. I bought it when it came out, but I'm not good with titles and shit. This one's got a great booklet, actually. Just black vinyl. And I'm an unapologetic Ghost fan. I have no shame in it. So many people that thought it would be edgy and cult, to be a fan of theirs when they came out, and then once they got popular, it became unpopular to be a fan. But I was already a fan. I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of something when it's popular, and then say I'm not when it blows up a little bit. That's fucking stupid. The booklet. The artwork in here is amazing. I won't flip through all of it, but I'll just show you a couple. It's kind of awkward it'd be kind of awkward to go through this whole book, but yeah, it's very fucking cool. It's worth showing. Some seriously talented artists or artist. It's phenomenal, really. All right, last but not least, we have the 2017 album by Limbonic Art, Spectre of Ism. Came out on Spine Farm Records, licensed through Candlelight, I think. Show that a little better. I've always been a fan of these guys. I haven't really kept up on what they've done the last couple years. I haven't heard this album yet, and I haven't heard the album before this yet, Phantasmagoria. Haven't heard it. Your sleeve there, lyrics on the other side. Custom labels, side A, side B. Yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of excited to catch up on Limbonic Art. I've always enjoyed their work, and I haven't heard their last couple releases. So, anyways, that's all I got for you. This will probably be my last collection update video for a while. I'm kind of financially, I'm kind of sandwiched right now, so I got to knock some bills out and stuff. But I'm still gonna go through my my horror collection. I'm gonna try to put up one of those per week, and then I'm gonna keep zooming through my music collection, which is I really enjoy doing anyways. So yeah, plenty of stuff to show you guys, and until I have money to buy more shit. Not like I need it, right? But I kind of need to slow down anyways. So yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Cheers. We'll talk soon.